Hidden Object Guru here, joined by...
The Gun Wrangler.
For more Far Cry 5 and talking about a little thing called the Expanse. And apparently tooling around in tractors? Is that a thing we do now? Okay,
It's a combine.
Don't ram me with that. Yeah, well, isn't it only oh my god, apparently I stood on the blades.
Got blood
and that was
all
a really
over the
bad
windshield.
idea. Okay, well, we're just letting them get away with those slaves. Ow. Yeah, apparently I can't hit anything with a scope while riding on top of a tractor, which I don't know why that is surprising. It did. Sorry, pal.
Whoops.
Did you run over the civilian?
Yes. They were too quick for me.
Or you could have just stopped and shot them. Ow. This guy's a jerk, huh? I really feel like I need, although it took him so long to get his arrow knocked, that I was able to stand back up and shoot him to death with a semi-automatic rifle, so I feel pretty good about that result. Anyway, yes, we watched episode 6 of The Expanse, and I gotta say, felt kind of like a season ender again.
A mid-season ender, yes.
Yeah, it definitely was. But this show does not do half seasons and make us wait 6 months, so we're going to find out right away what happened next. Which is a relief, because... Oh my god, that's a bear attacking a bull. Are you kidding me? Stop shooting me! This is awesome. That bear just murdered a bull. Why would it do that?
Because it's hungry?
Yeah, go get some berries or whatever. You don't have to kill the bull. He's actually kind of happy the other bull is dead, because more cows for him. But no. Alright, she's going to try killing the bull, so I guess I gotta help her. Humans first, I suppose.
Good idea.
Alright, so it was, yeah, I gotta say, it really did feel like a half-season ender. We wrapped up a whole bunch of characters.
Mm-hmm. Including fucking Aaron Wright.
Oh my god, finally! Oh, it's about goddamn time. We've been waiting quite a while for this guy to get taken care of. Finally got what was coming to him. Oh no. Oh no, that was good. Our beloved president of Earth proved to be as, you know, kind of scummy and treacherous as ever. But, you know, at least he's not evil. And I guess that's how we have to comfort ourselves. He may be treacherous and two-faced, but at least he's not openly evil the way Aaron Wright is. Oh.
Yeah, he's not... He's, like, treacherous and ineffectual.
Yeah,
so
really
it's like
is.
the worst of both worlds.
Yeah,
and that's an enormous pile of burnt bodies.
Oh no. Yeah, that's what that is. And then they shoveled some sand on them because they forgot to put them in a pit first. What the hell is wrong with these people? Ugh. Your religious extremism is not for the good of anybody. Although, I mean, how often is religious extremism helping people out? I guess John Brown, his religious extremism worked out pretty well, but that might be it.
Which one? John Moses Brown?
You know, the guy who ended slavery in America.
He didn't really end slavery in America so much as murder a bunch of people in their beds.
He did!
Because they owned slaves.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
I'm going to point out that murdering people in their beds, generally not awesome.
No, generally not. But, you know, they triggered a civil war and finally got rid of slaves. So, you know, it all worked out.
Yeah, but 3 of those people were children.
Oh, I know. I'm not signing off for all of his actions. And I'm sure a lot of children died when they burned Atlanta. But, you know, you had to do something. And that's what they did. Wow, excellent shooting. Yeah, I really enjoyed the, is that a... Yeah, I am getting a submachine gun. This is ridiculous. Or an assault rifle. This, I mean, I like the idea of this thing more than I like this thing.
What is this thing?
It's a semi-automatic rifle. But,
which one?
I don't know. It's got a scope on it. It's got, you know, a fluted barrel guard.
Ooh. No, that's like the basic assault rifle.
Oh, okay. No, the one that's on the ground there. I just picked up the basic assault rifle. But anyway, it's we had so much action this week though. Like things were just non-stop. We had the wonderful sight of Bobby picking a fight with a hybrid who was in no mood to fight anybody.
And then winning on top of
it. And then winning, which was great, but only winning because he was in no mood to fight anybody. Like that's the thing. It's a kid, and he's not looking to fight, and and I understand why he keeps, chasing her because she started it. But I am curious about what that guy would have been up to if she hadn't, set out to kill him. But then again, you know what? That's just a random thing you don't... Oh, wait! We found an outpost. Let's take care of this. And this time I'm actually going to check out how many, what do you call it there are? Towers there
Alarms.
are? First. Alright, so I see 1, 2... Do you want to circle around the other side?
I'm already on it.
Oh, okay. So are we allowed to tell our third person to stay here? And if so, how? If you could finish that guy off, that would be fantastic. Thank you. I think they might know we're here.
Yeah, I know, but I got the alarms.
Nice. That's all that counts. Oh, this is going well. Ho-ho! Oh, he ran to the alarm and found out it was broken. Poor guy. I actually feel a little sorry for him. Yeah, so I guess what I found so entertaining was it had all of the climaxes you want. You want the guy to get his daughter back. He does. You want Amos to execute the bad guy. That also happened.
We also got that totally...
Yeah.
A totally awesome moment where, Prax goes, "This is Amos, he's my very best friend in the world." And Amos is just like,
what? He's just, oh, that's so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
He's so happy for that moment. He's like, when did this happen? Oh, he's just trying to get his daughter to stay with me. Okay, but still, he trusts me with his daughter. That has to feel really good for Amos.
I don't know how you're gonna save Hudson.
Oh,
I'll just look on his face.
Look on no, it's perfect. It's the perfect look on his face. He's just so baffled and pleasantly baffled. He's pleasantly baffled about it.
Yep.
Oh God, Amos, you remain the best. You're always the best. And Fred did the right thing. I think. Like
he did.
I mean, we don't, because they're like, what if he tried to collect one of the? Well, that sucked. Oh, whoa, no, I actually pulled it off for once. And I didn't kill any of the hostages for once. Yeah, and what I liked about Fred's thing is, you see him getting drunk, which isn't great, Fred. But, like, he fires off all of these super, the super missiles they stole from Earth, which is fantastic. And then, and this is the part that really interests me, right, it's kind of, I don't know whether I want to say, give Fred too much credit here, but the thing I liked was, I might be not giving him enough credit, but they're like, if he gets a hold of one of those hybrids, then it could be really bad for everybody. And I'm like, it could be, but I don't know that he's really in a position to get a hold of one of those hybrids, because here's my thoughts on the subject. His plan, those were being shot from Io, where they were, to Mars. And he is in, and he, with their super quick missiles, can shoot the hell out of those, right?
Okay, where'd you go?
I'm way over here towards Falls End.
I think I got something!
You'll see me on
Alright. Oh, I see you.
Yeah. Oh, come on! Where the hell did you find a helicopter?
I'm good at finding these sort of things.
I'll put it down and let me hop in. But yeah, I don't know that he was super in a position to actually accomplish that. No, let's go. Take the helicopter. Let's do this.
No, we need to get out.
Yeah, we do. Hell, there's an attack helicopter here?
Yep.
Alright, well that's a problem. Well, not anymore. Yeah, because it's like Fred's only tool that we know about is a bunch of super nukes. Right? Super fast nukes that blow the hell out of anything really effectively and get there incredibly fast and are hard to detect. And when that's your only tool, your only move is to blow up the torpedoes that are filled with, hybrid monsters. And
well, then the fact that it eliminates the nukes as a potential option in the future.
Oh no, and that is good because that again proves that he could have the nukes and be trusted to do the right thing with them, which is really nice. And
it also shows that we could have just launched these at Mars or Earth
at any time. Yeah. No, and it's great, and maybe we have a couple more of them. Wink. Like, it really works as both a deterrent and a show that you're willing to negotiate. But my point is, I don't know that there was ever a threat of him getting a hybrid, because I don't know that he had the ability to go and intercept one of those pods. You'd have to already have a ship between Io and Mars, because they're moving fast enough that it would be really hard to intercept them. And the odds that, like, super trustworthy belters had a ship in that area are pretty long. But anyway, I'm not saying he did it wasn't the right thing to do. Obviously he did the right thing, and obviously proves he's more trustworthy. It's just, I don't know if there was such a risk. They worried that there might be a risk in telling him about it, because he might steal them the way he stole the nukes. I just don't think he had the option to steal the nukes. Option to steal them the way he stole the nukes, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's
still great everybody seeing everybody come together, though. 100%, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I did like Amos swear. Basically, there are extremely few things that Amos does that I don't approve of.
I know, right? Like, it's crazy. This guy's, oh, there we go, customize. Yeah, it's like every time. I just have to sign off on all of your decisions, Amos. Like, every time you do something, I'm like, yeah, 100%. I sign off on your decisions. It's not that he's not a good person, but he wants to be a good person, and he's trying to figure out what it is to be a good person. And I kind of love that about the character, and there's not a time where you've disappointed me, Amos, and I hope you will continue not disappointing me long into the future. Don't tell me whether or not he gets killed off. I don't want to know. I just want to keep watching the show. Just don't say anything.
I won't say anything. I will point out the fact that we still don't know if it's been renewed.
I know! God! I mean, this was such a good episode! Who watches this episode of television and doesn't immediately think, oh, okay, we need more of this? Like, what is wrong with you, Sci-Fi, that you could see this episode of television that literally ends with, again, Amos serving breakfast to children and then
swearing in front of them.
I know, swearing in front of them because a giant spaceship has just grown out of
Venus.
And yeah, I'll give you that. I wasn't expecting a spaceship. I was not expecting a spaceship. Wow. Oof. Although, I'll say this. I'm not saying it's obviously not a city. But, it could be, it could be pretty close to one of my theories. It's probably not a Stargate, but then again, theoretically speaking, they could be using, I want to go see what's down here. So let's get a car and drive over to Orville Creek. All right, that's where I want to go. So let's just find someone to steal a car from. So next time you steal a car, try not to blow it up.
I'm sorry, I'm wolf hunting right now.
Of course you are. Oh wait, I've already got a car. That was easy. But yeah, like it has such a great moment. Everybody's happy. Everybody's relaxed. Oh wait, there's a giant spaceship. And you might say, well, they wrapped up that war pretty quickly. And I'm like, well, yeah, but the weird part is,
but they didn't wrap it up. The war's still going on.
The war's still going on, but they have a reason to start talking now. I'm just saying the end of that episode suggests that they're going to be rolling the credits on that in the near future.
Do you think you could have found a shittier car?
No, but I'm not worried about this one getting blown up like I was the previous ones. Is she not getting in?
I'm in.
Is she not getting in? Oh, it's a two-seater. I didn't know it was a two-seater. I saw the back seat.
It's a hatchback.
Yeah, but you can still get in the back. Anyway. The point is, like, now they have a reason to not be fighting. You know, they have a good reason to start peace talks. And, especially, you know, it's like, finding out the co-leader of Earth was involved with an industrialist. Sorry, the second in command of Earth was involved with an evil industrialist. And factions within Mars to trigger a war. I gotta say, that's a good reason to, you know,
it wasn't factions within
down.
Mars. The factions within Mars were just other
Also
bidders on that same item.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying they were all involved in this conspiracy to work with this technology, and then they triggered a war. It was just a giant. It was a giant. I know, right? It was just a giant illegal mess, and I think that's a good reason for the characters to all get together and start talking about this, which they hadn't been up until this point. Oh,
there's a bear ahead.
Really?
Excuse me a moment.
Work. Yeah.
I want to blow up this thing.
What thing are you blowing up?
No, can you get out of that so I can blow it up?
No, no, no. We're taking this with us. It's got a machine gun on the back. Climb in.
Okay.
If you steal the roadblock truck, it still counts as destroying the roadblock.
I didn't actually know that.
Oh, okay. You thought you had to blow it up. Okay. No, you just take the truck. It's awesome, because, you know, it's one of these trucks. So now, use the machine gun to kill everybody, please. Oh, this makes me happy. Yeah, it's...
Yeah, that really worked out well.
Well, I thought you were gonna kill them!
I didn't see the guy with the rocket launcher on the roof.
On top of the barn? Okay, well, keep your eyes peeled next time. No, it's not your fault, but yeah. Just wonderful treachery, wonderful executions. I just love the doctor shooting his assistant.
Yep.
Oh, such a funny scene. Oh god, shooting his assistant, being like, "Yep, hey, I got her. It's fine." That's so perfect. And I didn't know that was going to happen. And I thought the idea of shooting, holding kids hostage. Maybe we'll blow them out the airlock if they don't agree. Yeah, Amos is coming for you. He would just shoot both of you and open the door himself. You know, he's not.
No, Amos does have a soft spot for kids. He wouldn't
No, but I'm just saying their plan was to stand near the door lock and be prepared to enter the code. No, I don't think that would have worked. But no, I think he would have saved them. I don't think he would have had any trouble saving those. Saving those kids. It was the point is, it was a beautiful scene in every respect. Just a great showdown. Amos was great. Even the dad was great, whose name I continually forget.
Baxadike Meng.
Yeah, okay, now I know why I forget his name.
Yeah. Like, for once, he wasn't whiny and useless and ruining everything.
He got it done this time. He shot people. It was great. Well, he tried to shoot people. I mean, Bobby actually got the job done, but he shot at people. So at least he's coming forward. Oh, Bobby. Just shooting everyone through their cover because they are not at all ready to fight a Martian person in power armor. That was very funny. Like, I know it's also an action scene and it's also a dramatic scene, but that was really funny.
Well, the thing I enjoyed, I think it was 2 episodes ago, it was just sort of a throwaway line.
Yeah.
You know, and there's the Martian cadet pointing her gun at Bobby, and her friend's like, I'm pretty sure she's wearing the armor of a Martian recon marine.
Yeah.
If she wants to, she will feed you that gun.
I know. So beautiful. No, and then hey, we got closure for our spy character.
Well,
It
one sense.
super. Well, no. What do you call closure?
I know, but it's
emotionally
the bad
wrapped
kind
up
of
his
closure.
No, yeah, I didn't say
shit?
it was happy closure, but he wrapped up the narrative of him and of Asrala and his son, and he saved the day by wiping out one of the proto-molecule ships. I think 100%. I can sign off on his character wrapping up. I loved his character, and I wish we had more of him. And I'm sad. I'm not sad he's dead, but at the same time, I think, ooh, helicopter. There's a helicopter right here.
Yep.
Let's you pilot a helicopter. Show me some of this scenery, please.
All right.
Yeah, I really liked his character a lot, but honestly, the situation he was in, I didn't think there was going to be a happy ending for him. Tied to a chair in the flagship of a in the flagship of a war of a force that was currently having a mini civil war out by Io. I didn't think that was going to go well for him at all. Uh-oh.
What?
I saw a notification thing. I thought somebody saw me, but I guess
Get
not.
this thing in gear.
Alright, let's do this.
Are you in?
Oh yeah, I'm good to go. I only have 3 bullets in my assault rifle, but I'm still good to go.
Behold, beautiful Montana.
Oh my god, this looks great. Way to go, Ubisoft. People are like, this is the exact same game as Far Cry 3 and 4, and I'm like, well, yeah, but those are both good games. Why am I complaining about there being a third good game? Hey, waterfall! Nice. Get me a little closer to that waterfall, would you?
Yep.
Oh, there's another helicopter over there. Can we get close enough that I can shoot him with my silenced pistol? Probably not, so don't even try. Yeah, just it's such a great wrap-up episode. It's about getting all of the characters to a place you're happy with, and this is why I feel like it feels like a season ender. It's about getting all of the stories satisfactorily wrapped up, getting everything right. Uh-oh. Apparently you left the map?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not. Oh, yeah, you left the map. All right. So if you would head up towards here, I think that might be an outpost. That would be great. I put a marker on the map. So what I really liked, right, was it's about getting all of the stories to a place where they feel like it's a natural pause point or even stopping point. It's about getting all the characters to a place where we're happy with where they are, even if we know they have more story to come, and more importantly, to right at the end say, oh, and here's what's happening next. Like that.
Actually,
that
I'm going to take us
yeah.
someplace else.
Oh, you got an idea? Okay, go for it.
I have an idea.
I love ideas. And it's like, that's why I say this feels like more of a season ender than a half season ender. Like, if you showed me that episode, like, if you
At the
didn't
end
tell me
of
how long
season 2.
that would have been like, yep, that's the end of season 2. And that's why the weird part is, and I think that is the end of season 2. Like, I think logically, season 2, episode 5 is the end of season 1. Like,
yeah.
Them wrapping things up, because you think about it. It crashes into Venus, Tom Jane goes down with the ship, Tom Jane and Julie Mao get killed as they, or who the hell knows, become the central processing unit of a giant new spaceship on Venus. Right? That's the end of season 2. The belt gets the missiles, and then this season 3, episode 6 is quite obviously season 1. That's the end of season 1, and this season 3, episode 6 is quite obviously the end of what would normally be season 2, because we've had all of the newly introduced characters. They've all had their arcs. They've all reached a stopping point. We even paid off the missiles from the last episode of what I call season 1. Like, it's actually kind of perfectly structured into seasons if you just rearrange the seasons. And that makes me so worried about the rest of this season and us not having a season 4 guaranteed, because I know for a fact season 3, episode 10 is not going to give me the kind of closure episode 6 did. There's just no way.
I think from the beginning that the best way to describe the way that Sci-Fi's handled the show is criminally mismanaged.
Okay. So it's not just me then.
No, because, like, wow, this is gorgeous.
You know, it really is. They've done a great job with this. But yeah, criminally mismanaged, you were saying?
Because, like, they can't pace anything.
No.
For the life of them.
Well, the show has pacing in spite of the way the network broadcasts it. Like, despite that, the people are still managing to create pacing, and it's not easy. Oh, we're checking out the yes sign?
Yes, we are.
Can we blow it up?
You'll see shortly.
Okay, good. Yay! I'm very excited about this then. But anyway, yes, you were saying, they have not treated this show the way it obviously should be. Like,
with any level of respect.
Yeah, clearly.
Because, I mean, they're canceling it.
Ugh.
Probably the only reason anyone's watching Sci-Fi, aside from reruns of SG-1.
Seriously, did they have any original series?
If they do, I can't name them off the top of my head.
Yeah, and it's a dark time for scripted television on, like, even cable channels. Although, someone pointed out what I thought was the funniest thing recently. Alright, so the CW... the CW only does 2 hours of prime time a night. Right? They don't have they don't have a 10 o'clock hour.
Mm-hmm.
Next season, they are going to have more hours of scripted drama than any of the other, any of the quote-unquote real networks. Because every night, they have 2 scripted dramas. Like, every single night of the week. I think except, well, but not on the weekend, obviously. And there's so much reality
we need
in
some
sitcoms
heavier
and
weapons.
whatnot. Well, yeah, don't we have some explosives? Thought I had some explosives. Alright, there's my quick,
No, I think you just need one. You need to find an attack helicopter. Which is...
Oh, okay. So you're saying my what do you call it? My blooper here definitely won't do it?
Apparently not, because I was hitting it pretty good.
Yeah, but I just put C4 on it.
Alright, hit it.
I'm gonna step away. Oh, whoops. How do you detonate the C4? Did we ever find that out?
I think it's center mouse button.
Oh, no, wait, they're proximity explosives. My bad. So I guess we have to shoot them?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, okay. If you would just... I'm going to step back. If you would just shoot that proximity explosive, that would be fantastic. Come on, let's get this done. That did nothing!
Yep, we need the attack helicopter.
Attack helicopter it is.
Remember where we left our helicopter?
Oh, just right back down the hill. It's not far. But yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. I really hope someone else steps up. And again, I'm still reading every article about it. You know, people are still optimistic. The contracts for all the actors last more months. And honestly, unless... They all seem to love being there, so unless someone else gives them a much better job immediately, they'll all come back.
The person who plays Bobby Draper, got a Twitter account to save the show. Cass Anvar has been actively encouraging people, and even helped pay for a flying sign over Amazon headquarters saying, "Save the Expanse."
Oh god, it would be such a good thing for Amazon to have.
Oh, here's the thing. At this rate... Currently,
yeah.
I hate to say it, but the CW will have more sci-fi than sci-fi.
Well, they do have what 5 different superhero TV shows on right now.
No, beyond that, they've got like The 100 and a few other things.
Yeah,
which are actually sci-fi.
That's true.
Whereas sci-fi has reruns of Stargate Atlantis, which is barely Stargate.
Ouch! I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, obviously, but that
well,
is...
no, I'm right.
No, you're absolutely right. Wait a minute, is there a what do you call it? A crop circle here in this field?
Yes.
Nice. Send me down.
Would you like to go and investigate?
I absolutely want to go and investigate and start the alien attack mission. It would be great if this was like a clue towards the Mars DLC.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay,
yeah.
good. I'm very happy to hear that. I'm looking at you, Grand Theft Auto 5, and your refusal to ever do anything with all of your alien stuff. Jerks. But yeah, again, another week, another... Oh, whoa, slow it down, slow it down. Land me over here so I can blow up this... I want to blow up a...
Silo?
Silo, for once. Alright. Okay, let's just set it down, and hopefully they will stop shooting at our thing once it's parked.
Yep.
Nice. So yeah, another week, another fantastic episode of The Expanse, and another I can't... Whoa, hey, what was that?
That was me throwing a grenade at the...
Okay, well, let me blow it up with a, you know, a more reasonable explosive. Alright, there. Why am I not able to place this on it? Okay, that's not working. That's really weird. Yeah, for some reason I couldn't place it. I could only throw it. So let me just... Oh, that was nice.
Well done.
Oh, that looked good. That looked really good. Yeah, like, let's keep our fingers crossed. I mean, hey, we got another season of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So that's something. Brooklyn Nine-Nine came back almost instantaneously.
Mm-hmm.
Like, literally. I actually, it made me kind of sad that, that we got Brooklyn Nine-Nine back that quickly, and we still have no word about The Expanse. Which is, let's face it, in many ways, the Brooklyn Nine-Nine of sci-fi TV shows. What's that? The thing I said just made no sense whatsoever? Well, I stand by it.
No, I can totally get behind it.
Okay, good. But yeah, it's just such a wonderful, wonderful show, right? And I hope we get more of it soon. Come on back here. Let's take the technical.
Since it's on the way.
Yeah, I mean we're almost there. I don't think we need a helicopter for 10 feet.
No, but there's there's a main mission quest that's not too far away.
Not far away? Oh, okay, perfect. We'll do that too. So, we watched another show this week as well. You know, I don't want to get stuck feeling morose about the prospects of the Expanse. I want to be optimistic, and I'm choosing to be optimistic, but it's hard. It's hard, given how bad sci-fi is at everything.
But yeah, so, Travelers.
Yeah,
what an
Travelers.
interesting ending to a season.
That's a strong way to end a season. Okay, so yeah, the big reveal is, yep, they have been changing the future. Just maybe not for the better. That was a twist.
And the fact that there's multiple factions trying to influence the future.
Yep. Well, that was the big change, because as they said, it was... The real question, though, is, and this is what bothers me, like, what is the change they made that changed the future? Because it's not stopping the asteroid, because the container... Sorry, the warehouse sequence happened before they stopped the asteroid, and we've been led to believe that those are people from the future.
Yeah, that is like the big one. And
Yeah.
understandably, having an asteroid drive into the Earth, okay, I can understand why that'd be kind of a big deal.
Oh no, that would be huge. 100% I agree with that, but what's going on with, why did if stopping the asteroid didn't create the other factions, because the other factions are the ones that kidnapped them, and now you understand the significance of asking what year... Now we understand the significance they're asking of what year they're from, because you can only go back from the future, if that makes sense. Like, you can't send people further back, because you'd be, I guess, affecting... Like, you'd be trying to change the world that's already been changed by your time travelers, which, for reasons of quantum probability, you can't do. It actually reminds me, years and years and years ago. This is a lot of guys defending a fishing hole. I just want to put that out there. Ow! You just hit me with a baseball bat, dude. I got a gun. What's wrong with you?
As you're doing that, I'm just sitting here catching rainbow trout.
Bravo.
Fine, I'll come and help.
I appreciate
second.
that. Eventually.
Let me sell my
But
fish.
anyway. Cult VIP killed. Nice.
Nice.
Led to death. But yeah, it's weird because so years and years ago, Dinar Kuntz, he built a book about time Nazis going forward to the future to get technology to like win the past and blah 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 blah. But the important part was, and he violated this rule almost immediately. But one of his interesting things was, if you go to the future, you cannot, and this is the one that interested me, you cannot go to the future at a point where you have any chance of meeting yourself. So if you go to the future again, it has to be after the time that you already went.
Yeah.
Another person could go, but you would have to go after. Now again, he breaks that rule immediately, and he thinks he doesn't, but he just wasn't paying attention to his own story. But the point is, because like you can't risk negating the future that you already visited is the idea, I think.
Yeah.
Again, he wasn't really thinking that through, and that is what. But I mean, that's what this reminded me of, because it's the same basic rule. Once you start meddling with the past, you can't re-meddle. There are no do-overs. You can't go back and get a second shot and a third shot and a fourth shot. And I'm sure someone had to be explained that. Like, they honestly, that whole scene is there, both for a great character beat for Trevor, but also for a, to give a big exposition dump of how all of this works to the audience. Because there were I think they had some valid questions for how this worked. And why
Plus, we
can't
got
they
the
just
reveal
try
that there's multiple factions working at cross purposes.
Yeah, that's gonna... Well, no wonder the future is still screwed up.
Is the cult hunting us, or are we hunting
Oh,
Although,
damn it.
weirdly, that I'm not saying comes out of, but that was a big part of the... of the 4400. Which was, one of the things about the 4400 was people from the future decided we're going to fix the past by, kidnapping people and giving them superpowers and, just doing our best to fix the past so we have a better future. And then, in the future, there were, like, guys who lived in walled cities and domed cities who were like, no, the future's worked out pretty well for us. We're the 20 rich guys who are doing fine here in the future, and we're worried that if the planet's a better place, we won't be in charge of it, so we don't want you to do that, and we're trying to stop you. And I just kind of, that's an idea that I was always very fond of. The idea that no matter how bad a situation is, and this comes up in Mad Max time and again, no matter how bad a future is, there's always, like, a guy at the top of it who thinks this world is great. I'm the one running things.
Yeah,
And
I don't see the problem. I've got everything I need.
Problem. It's like, I've got slaves. I've got all the food I can eat. What's the issue? And the problem is, of course, that, you're a sociopath. But, that's a whole other conversation. The Humongous.
Yep.
The Humongous. You really are a definitive character, definitive villain, aren't you? Take that, you jerks.
There's a fan theory that says the Humongous is actually Goose.
I know! And I found that out, and I'm like, oh my god, that's the... Well, it's not fan theory. It's the original outline for the movie.
Oh, really?
Yes. Because when I watched it, right, I looked at the Humongous, and I'm like... Because we re-watched all of the Mad Max movies for the AVOD a while ago. Right? Yeah. And when I'm watching it, like, his boss at the Interceptor Squad is this, like, ridiculous, cliche Leatherman, this giant muscle man. And so I started thinking, how hilarious would it be if this ridiculous Leatherman, ended up being the Humongous, who is a post-apocalyptic Leatherman, like bodybuilder Leatherman. So I started looking into trivia, and I find out that the reason that the Humongous has a neck brace is because it was originally Goose.
Oh.
In the script, it is Goose.
I
And
didn't
that's
realize
why
that.
he has a neck brace. And that's why he can never take off the neck brace, and he's toughened up every part of his body that he can fix, but he can never take off the neck brace because he broke his neck. His neck was broken in that car accident. Isn't that amazing?
That is pretty amazing. Are you gonna pop back here, by the way?
Oh no, I just wanted to check out the. Circle first. Then I'll come over there and we'll get that mission you wanted me to started. Oh my God! There's a helicopter inside the. There's a burning helicopter. Oh, and wolves! Okay, that was a surprise. The crop circle had a burning helicopter and a bunch of wolves in it.
I'll shoot the wolves.
I did.
Awesome. I want some skins.
I got a squad automatic weapon. I'm fine. But anyway, yeah, I thought that was that was such a great and the thing is, that was the original intent in the first draft of the script, or maybe just the outline. But you can believe that. Like, there's nothing in the movie, I mean, other than him being played by a different actor, there's nothing in the movie to suggest that that isn't Goose. So yeah, like, you can believe that the original take on that is 100% true. And I really love that about it. This is very... What? It's a glowing cow. Okay, that's amazing. That's right. They're doing cow mutilations. God bless this game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. All right, lead me to that mission now. That's
right.
So cool. Cattle mutilation. I love it. All right. Probably
yes,
should not have just said
back to Travelers.
Back to Travelers. So yeah, I like that idea that I don't know if that's what the motivation is, but that's what it reminded me from the 4400, which I always have to think about when I'm watching Travelers.
Yeah. We got a lot of good character moments.
Oh my
for
God!
Everyone.
These have not been plot-heavy moments. They have been huge character-heavy moments. We did an entire episode about Eric McCormack's relationship with his wife, which was
His
great.
shitty shrew of a wife.
Oh my God, that's great. That's fantastic.
I live in this enormous house, paid for by you because all I do is train hamsters and upholster couches. But you're the bad guy. You don't contribute at home. Lady.
I think she's really just boils down to, him cheating on her. But, I think that's more of what she's angry about than that other stuff. But,
well, the suspicion at any rate.
Well, I mean, it's a pretty good suspicion. He is, in fact, cheating on her.
Yes.
So, I gotta say, again, excellent judge of character there, wife. You were on the ball on this one. Alright, so did she give you a mission, or what are we doing?
You need to talk to her since you're the first player.
Oh, right, I'm the quest giver. Right, so where is the quest giver?
Up on top of the church.
Oh, right, so I gotta climb up a ladder inside the church, I guess? Or is it outside? Is the ladder outside the church?
Ladder is outside the church.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna take care of that. Boom. But yeah, really great character moments this week. You got a whole episode about that. We got more episodes. We've got the morose, the sadness of Trevor finding out he's going to be sent off to military school and trying to connect with his father, and then
Yep.
And then immediately having to run off. The minute he starts trying to connect. Oh, and just the sadness of them standing up to watch golf, pouring a bag of chips, getting the phone call, just walking out of the room.
Yep.
Like him knowing there's no way I can have this conversation that's going to go well. I can't make an excuse. I just have to go. Yep. Oh, poor guy. Apparently we have to defend mausoleums?
Yep.
Cool. I can do that. Wait, are they trying to steal corpses?
No, they're trying to desecrate corpses.
Oh, desecrate corpses. Well, that's not cool. Wait, didn't I just get a rocket launcher? I feel like I just got a rocket launcher. Wait, I swear I just got a rocket launcher. Apparently not. Well, that was silly. Sorry, pal. We got this. Hey, I actually killed somebody. That's wish that wasn't so rare for me. But yeah, that was a great character moment. We've got some really great stuff with... Oh god, I'm blanking on the doctor's name.
Mary? Marie?
No, it's not Martha. No. Anyway.
Marshall?
Anyway, we know who we're talking about. We know who the doctor is. And they rebooted her! Jesus Christ! She got a whole episode about not wanting to reboot her, and then, I mean, I knew they were going to reboot her, because that was, as they quite obviously stated, was the only way to save her. And they're not killing off the character and leaving them without a doctor. That's just not happening. But, that was a rough episode.
I know.
And, I gotta say, the guy who, woke up, and I know they have to do this, the guy who woke up as he was being dragged into a combine harvester, like, you guys gotta start picking better places to take people over. Because again, the whole point of taking people over right before they die is to not accidentally affect the timeline. This guy lived alone on a farm in the middle of nowhere and talked to no one. You know what? You could have
taken him anytime.
Yeah, you could have taken him in that morning. It would be fine. It wouldn't have affected anything. It's like when that car full of, that car with the family in it was going into the parking garage. You don't have to wait till they get to the top floor, okay? Once they've started driving up the ramp in the parking garage, you're good. You know? No one, they're not changing their mind. No one is being affected by them going up that ramp the next few floors. Wow, that, I just think it's an implausible amount of armor on the flamethrower guys. I know I've said that before, but it remains true. Alright.
We definitely do agree on the subject.
Yeah. Okay, good. But I'm not saying I'm criticizing it, although I am going to criticize something now. And this is not going to be a big thing, but it's like, you lucked into this, not lucked into, you crafted this wonderful situation, this amazing premise. What happens if you're the one girl whose family has entirely had their bodies taken over by time travelers, and you throw it away on a one-episode threat?
Yeah.
What? Like, you have this amazing premise to create drama, and instead you're like, oh no, she's just gonna get taken over by an assassin. What's wrong with you? Do you not see what you had there? That really pissed me off.
Well, there's always season 2, and most likely season 3.
Oh no, not most likely. I mean, well, we know there's a season 3. Like, that's already been confirmed.
Yeah.
If we stick together,
and maybe they can do more interesting things next year, but that really ticked me off. And I can't wait to see how they get out of this. Because I know they have to get out of this in some way. Because, you know, the show has to keep going. There's 2 more seasons. But this does really seem like how the hell are they going to get out of this type of situation?
They kind of wrote themselves into a corner.
One hell of a corner. To quote the last episode of season... to quote the final episode of Sledgehammer Season 1, ending with a cliffhanger, designed to make people like desperate to see what happens next season, thus ensuring there will be a next season. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what that does. It's like a cliffhanger so rough, so tense, you have to do another season of it. Yeah, no, I'm not letting you take the machine gun truck. Get into the heavy machine gun truck, please. Hopefully we don't run into another rocket launcher. Hopefully. But yeah, like, it ended on such a great moment. We've got the factions. We found out finally, we find out what the director is. Took them how long? It took them a full season to explain that the director was the AI who they've empowered to fix the future?
That's the thing, and I feel like they all seem just as shocked as we were, because they're like,
Yeah.
Gonna hit that silo, bro?
Oh, yeah, of course. Boom! God, I love that look. Yeah, no, and they kind of do, don't they? But yeah, the director's an AI, and I guess they all knew that, but they just weren't telling us, but they, Oh, crap! We might be a little
drive this
closer
way.
to the outpost than I was hoping. If you could long-distance snipe those alarms, that would be fantastic.
Let's see what I can do.
Alright, so I see 2... I'm going to circle around and see if I can prove myself useful. You try for... No, I'll try for this one. You try for... No, wait. You handle the more difficult one. What am I saying? I'm going to try and shoot this one. Let me know when you've got the... Wait. Who saw me? Who the hell saw me?
I don't know.
Somebody in a plane saw me.
That's fine.
Yeah, no,
So
he's just shooting me. He doesn't know you're there, and he's having a hell of a time hitting me. You just worry about the outpost. I'll worry about this frigging... you know, World War II style plane that's chasing me. What the hell? That was weird. Anyway, but yeah,
Fuck. Nope.
yeah. It happens. I'm not blaming you, even though this time it was your fault. Like, I'm not pretending it wasn't your fault, but obviously I'm not gonna blame you, because how many times has it been my fault, really?
Yes.
No, I'm not saying you're terrible at this. Oh, hey, here's that hacienda. Not hacienda. Here's that, outpost. No. Here's that resort inn cabin type place we've seen in two or three different,
Trailers.
what do you call it? No, the arcade missions. We've seen this exact building in a bunch of arcade missions.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a pretty cool thing. It's great to see. Hey,
Oh, hey.
13 new hunting spots revealed. Hey, sniper scope guy. Sorry, I had to kill you, but not really sorry. Oh, she's taking her sweet time down. Ooh. Yeah, it really was a fantastic season ender. Like, suddenly, and the thing is, it's not like I thought the episode needed more, it's not like I thought the show needed more conflict. You know, I thought the show had handled its, like, stakes really well so far. Like, I've been very impressed with the stakes, in fact. Like, it's just kind of awesome, really. Like, because every week you get an interesting situation, you get a thing that's going to be super difficult for them to do, you've got their real lives intruding. It's a formula that you could just do 22 episodes a year, and like only 2 or 3 episodes a year about the overarching plot. And I think this could have been fine as like a regular TV show. It wouldn't be as hardcore or as difficult at times to watch if it were a regular network TV show, but you know, I think it could work. It's the kind of premise that like is just open enough to do, you know, a whole 22 episodes a year, but instead, in doing only 12, they're really focusing in on the character. They're like thinking, what is the most important thing about this premise? It's the characters and it's the overarching plot. To the point where it's like, you know, they still do missions and they still do things, but it's all those missions and the welcoming new people are only ways to let us in on what their characters are going through. They're not what the episodes are about.
I still feel like we need something like... whatchamacallit? Remember the casino heist episode of DS9?
Yes.
We need something like that.
You just want a fun episode?
Yeah, because this can be pretty unrelentingly grim.
Oh no, it's a bleak show. Like, they've never done. Like, they went 12 episodes. We didn't have a comedy episode once. Like, Stargate would do a comedy episode or 2 every year. Okay, there are planes coming for us, so I'm just getting on this mounted machine gun and try and destroy them.
That's a solid plan.
Wish me luck. Oh, damn it. There's a limited field of fire on this. I can't turn back towards the house. I don't know which is the bad plane.
The one you're shooting at.
Okay, good.
You gotta lead it.
Yeah, I have a limited amount of... I'm just gonna keep firing. Okay, I think they're leaving.
Yeah.
You know, if the guy in the... Okay, they are leaving. Alright, that's fine.
Alright, let's get into... I'm gonna get into Nick Rye's plane and fly it home.
Yes! I absolutely want to see this plane in action. Is there a passenger bot on that plane?
I believe so.
Can I hop into? Alright, let's do it. Yay! Alright. Show me this thing. Enter Nick's plane, drive the plane out of the hangar. Oh, look at it! Oh, that's awesome. This plane looks fantastic.
Are you inside?
Oh yeah, I'm good to go.
Alright.
But yeah, you're right to say that it would be nice if they had some fun episodes every now and then.
Because it is kind of unremittingly bleak at times.
Yeah, no, totally. It's dark, and it just gets worse and worse. And hell, Marcy got reset. That's bad. And I love that Trevor's response is, well, you know, 150 years ago, or whatever.
Yep.
Just for the record, they took my mind out of my body and put it back in, just to prove you could do it, and I'm fine. Like, I just love...
Yeah.
I love how blasé he is about that.
Oh, he's the old man.
No, I just love it. He's like, I've been through too much to worry about stuff as simple as this, guys. And I like that attitude. Although, and I mean, maybe I haven't been paying close attention. I'm not clear what his role is on the team. Because I know that we have a leader, we have a historian, we have a doctor, we have a tactician. What is his job exactly?
He's the engineer.
He's the engineer. Okay, it's just we almost never see him build it. He built the comms right in the first episode. Thank you.
And
just, he hasn't been
he
doing
built
a lot
everything
of...
to do with the antimatter containment device too.
Yeah, that's also the first episode. It's just he hasn't really built anything since the first... We haven't really seen him build anything since the first episode. So I honestly forgot that was his role. And that's not a big complaint, but I mean, the show has not been about building tchotchkes to you know, finish missions, so I understand why we haven't done that, but at the same time, I would like to see more of his job, because he just normally kind of hangs out with him. And that's fine. He's a great character, and the actor's playing it really well, but, you know, I'd like to see more of that. But yeah, like, really one of the most exciting season enders I've seen in a while. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to downplay Counterpart's season ending, but while we loved everything about Counterpart, it's not like it had one of those season enders that says, like, oh my god, I can't wait to see what happens in the first scene of the next episode. Like, a truly great cliffhanger makes you say, I cannot wait for the very first thing to happen in the next episode of this show, so I can see how this gets resolved. That's not what Counterpart was about. Counterpart was about building this world that you want to keep living in and you want to find out what the next steps are. Right?
Do we actually...
about a cliffhanger. They didn't end the episode with, oh my god, the virus is here now, and the virus is everywhere, right?
Yeah.
The way we think they're going to. Whereas this, that's a cliffhanger. That is how you build a perfect cliffhanger.
Yeah. I mean,
it's amazing.
Do we know when we're getting...
more Counterpart? No, they haven't announced.
Oh, man.
I know, it's going to be a tough wait. I agree that it's going to be a tough wait.
Because, I mean, this year, best new show, Counterpart.
Oh,
done.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're 100% on board on that.
And,
really wholehearted.
Like,
it's incredible.
Beyond that, I'm going to go for it.
Nice work. Do you have any machine guns on this thing?
Yes, we do.
Okay, good. I was a little worried. And now we're going to be able to use this plane whenever we want, right? After this?
What's that?
We're going to be able to use this plane whenever we want after this mission?
Yep.
Okay. And like, even if it gets blown up, it'll respawn, no trouble?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I get my vehicles blown up a lot.
Speaking of, have you heard the compilation of Clutch Nixon's like intros?
No.
Oh my god.
I will go to YouTube later and check that out.
It's the most hilarious piece of Americana I've ever heard.
Okay. But yeah, like, Counterpart can't come back fast enough, but we've got plenty of other good television going on, and I gotta say, Travelers really impressed me with this first season, you know? I had no idea what I was gonna get going in. I knew it was from one of the people responsible for Stargate, and I like Stargate, but, you know, as you say, so was Stargate Atlantis. Which is a meaner statement than Stargate Atlantis deserves, but, you know, I think it's a point that's fair for us to make. I'm excited to get right on to season 2 next week, because, like, it's just a really good show, and I'm excited to see where it goes next.
Yeah, it's I do like. I love Counterpart, and
yeah.
I'm excited to see it back, but I'm actually more excited to watch season 2 of Travelers since I'm going in there almost fresh.
Oh, so you haven't seen it yet?
I've not seen it. I've seen maybe an episode.
Wow. Alright, this is going to get exciting fast.
Yeah.
Alright then. I'm very psyched to see how we react to this next week. Okay, let's see how this mission wraps up.
Oh my god. Oh my god, look at her. Son of a bitch, you did it! You did it! Thank
Well, my friend did it, but that's fine. Oh, it's a Gatling gun on the front.
Plane's back!
Yep.
Nice.
And
that's
an
gonna make
oar.
life a lot easier.
Come on, let's turn her around.
A shark face and a Gatling gun.
Come on,
That's what I like to see.
Yep.
Really, I gotta say, those struts do not look strong enough to hold the wheels to support this entire plane.
This is the first time in a long time I feel like shit's actually going my way.
Yeah, there are. I don't know
Yeah.
how.
Yeah, like that seems a little. Those seems a little like flimsy, right?
No, but that's the way.
Just tell me they
That's
They
the way
actually
those pontoon planes
No,
really
this
look.
plane's been in my family
Yeah.
for 3 generations.
Oh, okay. Well,
Can you believe that?
apparently, I'm getting a call on my cellular telephone. I'm not going to be answering it.
I swear,
So,
that woman
since we're wrapping up the show, is there anything you'd like to recommend?
My grandpa first got it when he was in World War II. It was his pride and joy.
Oh, Domina, which is a
Domina,
fantastic
what's it?
gladiator. It's
Oh, the gladiator
Excellent.
management sim.
yes, and I like to play it in the purist mode, which is not to mind control any of my gladiators, and instead, I simply let them go because you get to
Just won't let up.
have the nail-biting terror of
Jesus Christ.
watching your precious gladiators fight,
Beast on the ground. I'll hit
Oh,
him.
and not
no.
knowing,
What do you say, partner?
not knowing if they're going to survive or not.
Jim,
Oh, so in mind control mode, you control the fights?
No, you control like your gladiator.
That's what I'm saying. You control the fight.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can set it to just they fight on their own mode. Wow, that does sound risky.
It is.
Oh. Alright, so now we gotta kill a bunch of guys. Alright, while you're doing that, while we're killing these dudes, if you have a quiz, I'd love to hear it. Hopefully about the Expanse.
On the Expanse.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's tough.
Well, without something being super obscure.
It's okay if you're super obscure. No one's saying you can't be super obscure.
Okay. What was Amos's first job?
Oh. See, that's one I don't know, and you're gonna have to go to the books to find out. There you go. See,
It's actually
that's what
mentioned on
I'm
the show.
talking- It was?
It was.
Okay, see, there you go. I'm excited to find out if someone can get this. Alright, so, I'm going to make my normal recommendation, which is that people drop, what do you call it? Drop what you're doing right now, and I'm taking over for Gun Wrangler and saying, go get yourself a copy of BattleTech. It's still amazing.
It's a fantastic game. Absolutely fantastic.
No, I'm a little further into the story, and it's constantly surprising me.
What mission are you at?
What do you call it? The one after the... I don't want to do a spoiler, but the one after the library.
Library?
You know, the storehouse of SLDC knowledge.
Oh, yes.
I was trying to be coy about what I meant, but yeah, the one right after the storehouse, which is another hoo-hoo.
That was an interesting run, yeah.
Yeah, this is absolutely deep into spoiler territory, and I want people to go in, because this game has a lot of good twists.
Yep.
That I think you're really going to enjoy. And it's, I kind of wonder, and this is something I haven't gotten deep enough into the exploration yet to say, are we going to get to go to the Gladiator planet and do some Gladiator mech fighting?
I don't know. I'm actually at the point where I still can't go to any of the
inner spheres.
Yeah, into the inner sphere yet.
Damn. Oh, it just gets better and better. I got.
Yeah, I'm not too far ahead of you, but
okay. I got myself a bunch of 65-ton mechs, and I'm just wrecking things. It's beautiful.
I know. I've got. Most of mine are in the 60-65 range.
Yeah.
I wish I could just pop into 70. I've got 190.
What? What's your 90-ton mech?
Got a Highlander.
Oh, okay.
It has one of those famed Gauss cannons, and I'm just like, oh.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, but it's pretty fantastic. I think this mission, like every mission there's something entertaining, and every mission there's something new. They really done such a great job on this.
There's a few missions.
Good things.
There's a few missions that are really poorly designed. For instance, there's one that you can fail, and it's a campaign fail on the second turn.
I have not experienced that campaign fail.
You're coming up onto it. It's either this mission or the next.
Okay.
And yeah.
Ooh.
There's some really well designed stuff, but periodically you're just sort of like, huh.
Huh. Okay. I have not seen that, but I will be. But you know what? It's not like the game doesn't let you save whenever you want.
True. And like, it feels bad to save scum. And that's not my favorite term, but I don't have a better way to describe it.
Well, yeah, but it's fine to save at the beginning of a campaign mission.
No, but if you're doing it like every turn.
Well, yeah, but I mean, don't save at the beginning of every turn. You know, I mean, you're right. You shouldn't save at the beginning of every turn. Although, honestly, I have done that when I've just reached the end of a 2.5-hour mission, and it's down to, like, my last 2 guys and one of theirs, and I don't want to restart the whole mission because I missed a death from above. You know?
Or, yeah, you'll be, like, you'll be midway through a mission. It's always the worst where you're like, yeah, I made it, everything's great, everything's fine, and then some asshole comes along and just domes one of your pilots.
Exactly. And the thing is, I've lost good pilots from lucky headshots on 3 different occasions, and I didn't reload those saves. I play the game, you know, as fair as I can, but yeah, have I saved and loaded when the entire game, when a 2.5-hour mission got screwed up because I missed a death from above? I have done that. I will 100% cop to having done that. Alright, so that's going to be that. I have been the, what's that thing? Yes, hidden... Oh, can you avoid the capture parties, or do you have to get captured?
You actually have to get captured.
Okay, because it furthers the plot, right?
Yeah.
I guess that's fine. Alright.
I'm just gonna fish.
Alright, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with us. Next week, we're going to be watching episode 307 of the show The Expanse, and we're going to be watching the first 4 episodes of The Expanse Season 2. So join us back here for that. But until then, au revoir.